What up, banditos? We are going to get into some trouble today with SMGs, LMGs, and maybe that old Bighorn exotic AR. If we get down to it, let's get into it.
Trying to dig their way out. I feel like an attack dog. How late you wanna stay out? It's past your curfew when it's dark. I'm searching for you in the park. Shady murdered him, another person. He just hit his mark. He met his quota for the month. They found a coda all rolled up inside a bag. He probably dragged the body for about a block. Here we go.
So we went through a lot of builds yesterday. It was a really good day. I felt overwhelmed by how many of them I actually enjoyed. You know, I thought I'd actually start off just because I have this build assembled right now, the striker build. I kind of want to give a I just want to see what the Ouroboros feels like right now, just for a quick run. But otherwise, I'm interested in giving the Emmeline's Guard a whirl. It's got a nice little buff. Look at that, 1485 RPMs, 50 in a mag. And then we got the modifiers too. I also want to run the 1928 with the mods, see how that feels. The apartment, same old, I feel like. But I'm thinking Iron Lung for LMGs. And then maybe the new Reliable, because that got a buff too. There's the Bighorn. We'll take that one. The new Reliable, I don't know if I have it on me right now. There it is. But look, they pushed it to 40% weapon handling up from 30. I mean, that's got to feel fucking great, right? This thing already shredded pretty hard. So let's take that with us. And then, yeah, let's just get out there and cause some trouble. But before we do, let's change our fit, man. We gotta... I've been wearing this for a couple days. I'm ready to change. All right, that's the Javier Kajika outfit. You know he's from New Mexico. Huh? What are we feeling like? I've been digging this one lately. Is anybody else like me and started gravitating more towards outfits than the individual pieces? We'll do this though. This is cool. Let's keep it simple. Easier to manage too. Got so many things. A lot of it falls flat for me. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to up here. One of these will work. Yeah, we'll just stay with that. It's fine. Cool. Just something different. I don't want to look like the Cape Commander. All right, what do we got on the map? So we got Cheska backpacks. Vittorio, what's up, man? R&K. I wanted to pick up more hazard protection on my strikers build, so might do some countdown runs. Actually, maybe we should start there because this could work as a countdown build. Yeah. So why don't we put on a shield real quick? And then what else do I need here? We got 20% armor on kill, so probably a fixer. Just because you got, who knows if you actually get the kill with your 7 homies running around. And then I got some stash space. Okay, yeah. So let's pick up some striker Hasbro pieces to add to the collection. Rogers Hog, what up, man? Hey, I'm kind of interested in, it kind of sounds interesting. I forgot who brought it up, but doing the Paradise Lost with modifiers sounds kind of interesting. 2 mil. All blue striker. All blue. Were you running hazard protection on it too? Is that what you mean by all blue, or just the armor part? I mean, because we were hitting so hard yesterday with the striker build that I was like, fuck, I don't even need crits. I'm going to take off the crits. Like, it's just, I mean, we'll keep some crits on the modifiers, but it was like, damn, even with the Strega was doing really well too. It could be sick. It could be a headache. I don't know. Or you could slaughter the shit out of that boss really easily. Because that's the thing, like on content you're familiar with, they just die so fast. But if they come out with Stellite coating, I mean, you're fucked, right? You get run over by, like if you get an elite with any color Stellite coating, they'll run you right over you.
Not sure what they're trying to
Sucks.
do with a nuclear reactor, but they've triggered the safety protocols. The plant is going into
Okay, so we're looking for hazard protection pieces here. Yeah, I actually think it's the worst one. In a funny way, you know, because it's the one you can't really work around.
Emergency lockdown protocols activated. 15 minutes lockdown.
Because I mean, when you're critting like 3 million on the body or whatever, and you're still like having a hard time with one of these guys, that says something, you know? Like, man, they are fucking tanky. What am I gonna do with that? What do you want me to do? Changing to an all red build doesn't really fix that situation because these enemies also happen to shoot back. You know what I mean? So like, uh-oh, is that sticky floor time? Yeah, it's kind of sticky. The damage back, yeah, it can be, but because of all out, I tend to never experience it. You know what I mean? Because you can lock in. Well, first of all, one tap builds never experience it. So that you have that. But of course, a lot of people don't run that. And then, so that's why I like all out, because you can control the range.
System malfunctioning.
And for some reason, even when I go on cooldown, it doesn't tend to be an issue. I don't know why. Also, probably because I play aggressive. So if you're playing in short range, then you're immune to it. Probably why.
System disrupted.
Circumstance.
System reactivated. System malfunctioning.
I mean, I thought it was going to be worse. I guess what I'm going to say is, the way I'll say it is, I thought it'd be worse than it is.
System back online.
But yeah, it's not awesomeness.
Reconnected.
It's definitely one of the bad first impression things. There's no doubt about that. When you kill yourself, it's like, what the how is this a thing, you know?
You're in. We need to locate the target.
And originally is because it stops. And so that's the thing about the evolution of it all. It does, you do evolve to adapt to it, and it ends up being not a big deal in the end. But first impressions matter, right? They matter. And also play style. So I'm a certain play style, and that might be why it's at this stage not a problem, right? But if a different play style, it might be a big problem. And it sucks to have to adapt your play style, right? Well, not adapt your play style, but let's just say it this way: change your play style, because that's what it could be. Come out. Fuck it. Idiots. You gotta come out of your closet, motherfuckers. If you want to die,
Target detected.
you gotta come out. You want to die by the hand of the Tux.
Iris target approaching.
Okay, let me turn on some mods real quick. So we just go all out and then put on some blues. Let's cut that mag down. Give it some liability. And then I'll take hazard protection.
Area secure.
Go team. The pestilence feels so good. I was thinking about redoing the tier list, the very controversial tier list on all the exotics, because yeah, man, like there's a few of them that are standing out. I think well, first of all, we have new ones, but
Evacuate the facility.
the pestilence, the backfire, they might pull into different tiers.
Secure the area so we can bring in the engineer. Protect the engineer.
I don't know if it's intentional though. But if it is, I think that's how all of the weapons should be. Where if there's an RPM modifier on an exotic, then it should be higher than its base weapon RPMs, right? Because don't you think it's kind of stupid when they put the weapon's got this, it's got the same RPMs as the base weapon, but it's got an RPM modifier on it. It's like, what a waste of a mod slot. It's a lie. Well, the crit, so part of the problem, there's a couple of things that also changed the backfire, right? Like one of them was, what up, Carrie? One of them was the mods were horrible. That was one of my biggest complaints for fucking years on that weapon. It's just like they gave us this weak ass 5% crit damage mod, and they gave us like stability or something like that. And then, what was it? The other thing, the secondary attribute was also something like stability or something stupid. It's like, I mean, it was a little helpful because it helps you maintain. Ooh. Get some stacks going here real quick. Yeah, it helps you reach out and maintain your stacks. Oops, these are my feet. So it was a little helpful, but it's just like, God, it's not that helpful. Like, I'd so rather have something else there, you know? Fuck. Such a waste. Skeletor, there you are, man. Have I seen you in the last couple of weekends? Have you been MIA on me, bro? What's cracking, man? Calling you out. Calling you out. Skelly in the house. Skelly in the house. Where have you been, man? What's good? No, I know. I've also not been streaming during the week as much. I realize because I've been crunching on those videos. So many videos to be making. It is a little bit hard for me to do both, stream and make videos, believe it or not. Only so much time in a day. Also with the First Ascendant, that takes up a little bit more time too.
Iris target approaching.
On the video side. And the play side. Damn, this thing gets fast, man. Calm down. It's so I can use it. Oh, you see that? We zipped him. Feels good. Feels good.
Neutralized.
I mean, you rather have some talent there, though. You know what I mean? Let me swap over to the Emmeline's Guard real quick, but that's crazy fast. But this one's gonna give you up to 30% armor on kill. I mean, that's crazy, right? Ooh, damn, bro. That's cool. Hopefully you're getting some OT. Get that Christmas bank rolling. All work, no play makes Skelly a dull boy. Is that what we're dealing with? Right on, right on. No pressure, man. You know I'm just teasing. No pressure, bro. I go MIA on you guys sometimes too, right? But no, I'm always working on shit in the background. I'm always back.
Evacuate the facility.
Raven Docs, what up, bro?
To lockdown.
That's a good question. You know, we get that a lot, and I have a whole series prepared for that scenario. I'm new to the game, or I'm coming back. Actually, so my recommendation, and this is not brushing you off, this is a sincere answer, is to go to my YouTube channel, and there's a playlist dedicated to new and returning players, and they're fresh. It's fresh content. So I redid all the guides on when to create mules, how to create mules, and the game is still evolving. A lot has changed even over the last season, but I think most of it's still really relevant, give you the gist. But you're probably in that, what I would start with, the video in that playlist, there's a video called Level 40 Now What? And that's probably what you want to focus on, because you're going to probably need to refresh all your builds. So look for the one that says Level 40 Now What? Assuming you're level 40 or higher, meaning you have your watch. From there, you know, it's going to be about mules, and it talks about that. Like, you need mules. It's very important. The game has evolved, and where and how to farm things, and what resources are considered valuable. Gear is not valuable anymore. It's relatively easy. Exotics can be a pain to farm because there's so many, but other than that, gear is easy to get. You can craft it or farm it. You guys seen this gun? This is the Emmeline's Guard. Fuck. I'm not using my active modifier though. Being really lazy with it. Yeah, so hopefully there's a link down there below. It should be. It should take you directly to my YouTube channel.
Great work, Agent. Now you just need to restart the reactor and keep any hostiles from knocking it offline or killing you. No pressure.
Damn, how hard is it to get hazard protection? Ooh. Explosive resistant force. Daily Amazon. I used to have that fucking case. I got over it, man. I was cured. You guys are funny. Seriously though, man, I was always ordering from Amazon.
Move to extraction point.
Did you see that series or that
Flare when you're ready to come home.
documentary film on I think it's Netflix right now, right? It's called Must Buy or something like that. It kind of starts with the over purchasing epidemic in America or the world, really, and how Amazon was one of the biggest causes of all of that. Science and retail, the fashion industry. Some crazy figures in there. There's something like 35,000 phones are discarded per hour. Some shit like that. It's like, what? What up, Moo?
Get on that helo. You've got hunters incoming.
Yeah, I don't know if the Ouroboros has a place anymore, right? Like, because you're like, okay, it's really fast. Awesome. But I also have this other really fast gun that's going to give me, I don't know, damage or armor on kill or anything else, right? They should have put a better talent on that gun. Now we're fucking sorry. It's kind of a nice galvanize. God, I hate being right all the time. Whoa, do you see how fast that guy fucking bolted? He was outie. I mean, he's like straight up gone too.
System restored.
These guys all have special ammo, you see that? The whole fucking squad does.
Hostiles within the drone. Detected. System back online. System disrupted.
Where's my
When you're ready to
striker
come
gear,
home,
man?
Shoot off a flare.
We didn't get shit.
System reactivated.
That's some stellite coating right there. Jesus. I don't think stellite coating should be part of the weak points. I think the weak points shouldn't be coated. I know it's a mess. Okay.
Let's get you home, Agent.
I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Never know. It could be the piece I need. So we didn't get anything. Run fast. Run fast.
You kept the lights on. This entire region owes you a debt of gratitude that they can never...
Acolyte in the house. God and Glory. Yeah, I kind of do too, God. I do too. I like it with the hazard protection more. It's definitely an evolution. I think that... oh, appreciate you, Acolyte.
Ha! That's my boy!
I feel like next season, I think it's going to be a repeat offense on the devs. I think we're going to keep seeing hazards in some form with the modifiers. So I think it'll probably carry over to next season, I'm guessing. Fingers crossed. Get more mileage out of it. God, that sucks. We didn't get one piece of hazard protected striker. Might as well just fucking craft it. Whoa, making it rain. Thank you, sir. Congrats, everybody got a gift. Come on, it doesn't like that blue slot, does it? Striker. You can do it, man. Wow. Jeez, doesn't feel worth it, man. I've kind of been tired of crafting things lately. I've been doing it a lot. Xavier, that's good. It's not super important. The build works, but I just want to push it. God, I hate that. That irritates me, man. Gotta make a choice between... I mean, it's good news for people that don't like modifiers, though. So there's that. Because there's a lot of people not playing modifiers right now. There we go. God, it's in a horrible condition, though. It's nuts, right? So at least they'll have something to look forward to. Because they haven't... I feel bad for people not playing modifiers because they don't have shit to play, you know? It's got some new gear. But I do think a lot of people are at least, you know, they're taking on the journeys and stuff like that. So, because I'm a list of things to be busy with. But that just sucks. Okay, so let's look at this weapon here real quick. This is a little beast. So we don't need crit chance. We would want maybe some weapon handling. Don't really even need that. I guess we'll just keep the crit chance. What's our reload? 1.45. Yeah, we don't need that. So optimal range wouldn't be bad. That's plus 50% optimal range. Wow. Look at that. I mean, might as well if we don't need crits, right? Yeah, we'll take that. Fuck it. And I guess the black cat thing. Okay, so let's just go give this a whirl out in the real game and see how it feels to be running crazy RPM. So it's 1265 here, but we're going to pick up another 30% from our modifiers. And then we're going to pick up another 20% here. So we're going to get a 50% increase, which might be too much. And if that is the case, then I probably would swap out the holster and just get rid of the whole swapping thing. But the holster can also be used to make up for the loss of magazine size, right? So you got 50% magazine size, and we lost 50% magazine size. So we could push our mag size back to regular and still get our 30% RPMs. So, I mean, it's probably smarter to play it that way and just skip over the damage. We'll try both. We'll try both. Hey, look, we got a hype chest. Good job, Acolyte. We got a baseball bear.
Hostile control point nearby.
It ain't the size that counts. It's the motion of the ocean. Is that what you're trying to tell me? All right, well, which one do we got now? So we got the bigger mag. So 75 rounds. That's crazy. But why is it? It should be accepting my small mag, right? Yeah. Let's try it. What's up, boys? What's that status effects we're getting all over the place, huh? I'm toast. Yeah, we were locked, man. We're taking long range hits. Death by sea. I know, it was. That's the worst situation right there, is what you just saw. We were getting shocked and we were on fire. It's kind of luck of the draw, right? Because sometimes you can have a whole game session and not run into much status effects, or it comes out in a way. And I think that's why the devs misunderstand it. Because you can have a session where you'll come out and you're like, you can control the hazard protection. It comes out in a more controlled way because it's a wave and you kill the wave before they get a shot out. And you're like, oh, that's not so bad. So it can't, and you can go a whole day without really feeling the impact. But you know what's weird about this is my mag should be cut in half, right? But it's giving me 50% of my mag size back on top of my full mag. But let's keep going and see if that changes once we start the fight. What would be smarter here also is the decoy instead of the fixer, because That's what keeps the status effects off too, to a degree.
Reinforcements en route.
Whoa. Okay, so now we're locked into short, I think. Oh, I thought I locked it in, but we didn't. Now we are. Holy shit, bro. Get over here. Fuck you. It's ice skating on me. I mean, if I go out, that's how I want to go out. Ice skating across the floor. Damn, though, right? I mean, how are you going to run the Ouroboros when you got this kind of shit going on? So, yeah, fix the mag. Notice I only have 75 rounds. Oh, but also, I'm on the wrong thing now. That's why. We got the RPM. Let me fix that. Yeah, we're getting our full mag back, so that's glitching. See that? So we should be discounted. At most, we should have 50 rounds on this side of the scabbard holster. This is sick, though. This feels good. I think if we can get all of our status effects on this, we rock it. 75 rounds is no fucking joke at this RPM. We got our cake and eating it too. Yeah, I'll fucking take it. They were locked in short. Come here.
Heavily armored. Hostile detected.
That's crazy, man. I'm being serious. Like, I'm not hyping it up. That's just crazy to have that kind of RPM at 75 rounds. It's like an LMG, dude. You just have to remember to refresh it by switching weapons. So let's go back.
In need of backup.
I mean, that's better than the Is that not better than the Shatterbox? I don't know. It's not a refill, but you get like 75 rounds. Look at the remainder here. Okay, well, I wasted some shots. Crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen with that holster. It's got all sorts of crazy shit going on with it. I'm cool with it though. Keep it. To be honest with you, from my experience with these guys though, they'll come through and fix it like 6 months later or a year later. And because it takes so fucking long, it feels like a nerf, even though it's a correction.
Access unlocked.
Because of how long it takes. It's like, dude, it's been in the game like this for a year. You're just not fixing it? That's a nerf. Sorry, I'm eating candy. You got me some hot tamales. One of the finer things in life. Okay, but here's the deal. So we got a crazy strong striker build. We got, I'm just going to call it 15% armor on kill because I'm not really going for the head. So we got 15% armor on kill there. And then we got Palisades for another 10%. So there's 25, an easy 25 armor on kill plus bonus armor on kill. I love the big mag thing, so we might as well keep the scabbard. But do we need gunner? Might as well go firewall, right? What we could also do is take out Palisades and put on some hazard protection.
Hostile control point identified. Local power grid compromised.
See what we can do about that backpack if we got an option there. I mean, the only thing we'd have is a yawl piece. Where am I running now? So we got hazard protection there already. Yeah, so there's not much we can do with the backpack. The best thing is probably, I mean, the thing is we don't really need any more damage either. I mean, so you might as well have excessive armor on kill instead of putting on the shield. We could take protection from elites, though. That wouldn't be bad. We could also take a striker backpack. And then, yeah, let's try that. Let's try it. It could be a mistake not running bonus armor, but we could also take a striker backpack and then run a Gila mask and put double the protection from elites on it. Or even shock resistance if we wanted to. The Catharsis could also work. I'm pretty sure I have a chill out with Hasbro, actually. We should go for that. But the Catharsis could cleanse you, right? And so when you get stun locked, it could heal you and cleanse you. To allow you to get away, but then we'd lose the holster, so we don't want to do that. Okay, let me go get my other mask. Daily True Sons, as in like a project? Canal? Looking for a project? Bounty. What up, Street King?
Priority objective available.
Let's see, projects. I don't really do that, so am I going to the right place? Daily, or do I just go to bounty? How do you know if it's the daily bounty? Because I don't really do these. But new bounties in 4 hours and 12. I see. Okay, the diamond. Sorry, it's in the corner there. I get it. So up here we got a height. That's a black tusk one. Yes. And then over here we got a hyena. Over here we got another hyena. And over here it's another hyena or outcast. Yeah, sorry, bro. Didn't look like it. True Sons. You know how to unlock more bounties though if you needed to, Kunal? Like defeating public executions or finding the snitch. All right, Hasbro, right? All right. Take that just in case. Ooh, Devil's Due would be pretty good too. You could crit really fast and heal yourself. No problem, man. Sorry it wasn't much help though.
I can't get no sleep.
I haven't passed tank before the buff. I really like it. I just don't know if I need to use Overlord anymore. That was before, I think that was before the Zoo came out. The Zoo gear set. Let me look at it again real quick. So Fox's rifle, accuracy, weapon handling. It's crazy weapon handling, yeah. Also because of breaking point too. I think I do something like 2-piece breaking point, 1-piece hot shot, and that's a big chunk right there. But yeah, I did. I think I could push my weapon handling to 130% or some crazy number like that. It was nuts. You can get it way up there. And still be one-shotting things, of course. All right, so we're gonna try taking on a little bit different defense. If you notice, I was dropping my shield a lot for speed, right? The shield slows you down even on reloads. So I don't want to overly rely on the shield, especially when we got good armor on kill. But without bonus armor, I don't know how that's going to work out. So we'll see. So I'm going to keep Gunner. We're going to take off the Palisades and then run the chill out. And we're going to put on more protection from elites. Let's see how that goes. Might need to pick up one from somewhere else, apparently. Really, hazard protection is our largest threat, though, isn't it? It's that shock and awe. There it is. But either way, this is another form of tankiness. So let's see if that works. And then we got the hazard protection there, so there's that. We did lose a little bit of armor. We can fix it here. Bighorn is amazing. Now, I haven't run it with modifiers, though, and that has me wondering, you know? Will I still like it with modifiers? Because, well, how am I going to use it? We'll find out today, soon. But I do have it in the back of my mind, like, how am I going to run this, you know?
Incoming backup request.
Like, what modifiers is what I mean. What modifiers? Do I want to run at long range? Because it's going for headshots, always, right? That's the Bighorn. So, look, this is what's complicated about the Bighorn is that it's asking for headshots always. Always. So you have to build your damage stacks, you have to land on the head. To maintain your damage stacks, you have to land on the head. To use your damage stacks, you have to land on the head. So the good thing about the modifiers are that there's some that are based off of your headshot damage, like weapon handling is increased by 50% of headshot damage. So I feel like it's going to be a short range play. I think we're going to go for this crazy weapon handling, make that weapon stable as shit, and then probably liability. But I don't know if we'd want to bump our RPMs. I don't think it's worth it. Not when you're going for the head that much. And so from there, we'd probably want to, I don't know. See, this is body shots here, and then Tapper would give us amazing headshot damage, 150%. So we'd probably take that too, because we're always going to be going for the head. The downside is when you go for the body, it's going to really suck. But it'll be an interesting play. It might be really overpowered. Just don't shoot a warhound. You know what I mean? Like, it's something like that. It's going to be a little bit interesting. Yeah. But otherwise, yeah, I got a nice buff. I think we tried it on day one. All right, let's see. What are we doing here? Short range. We have no bonus armor now. Okay. Deer. Sorry, I was trying to hit my button here.
Reinforcements incoming.
Locked in. You want to go back to Big Mag though, so I'm gonna fix that. Switching to Big Mag. Fuck. Stellite. Take a little extra ump. Refreshing. Come on, guys. Fucking cowards. Refreshing. Refreshing. Break it. Swear there was somebody down here. Still like codeine. Almost all 75 rounds. Ooh. I like it. So far so good, but you know, we didn't get hit by the shock, right? But when I have all the pieces, we'll be in a better spot there. But I might end up losing some of that protection from elites. Oh, he's over there. Locked in.
Incoming hostiles detected.
So these are requittals, but we're immune because we're locked in short range. Fucking feels great. The Emmeline's guard. With the RPM lift they gave it. That shotgun's nutty too. But it's cool to, it feels cool to play into the mag. That the RPMs are good enough to do that. A little wild though, not gonna lie. But the survivability is there otherwise. It has a protection aside because, you know, constant 15%. Good place to be. Yeah, are the flames supposed to be like that? Do you guys think it'd be weird to have mods on your weapon that would give you defensive attributes? Like a hazard protection mod on your weapon? Would that break character? So I kind of want to keep going until I encounter one of these pain in the ass status effect scenarios and see how we fare out. And then we'll rotate builds. A hot rod gun. Oh yeah, it is coming out both sides though. You know, it might be the mod that I put on. I don't normally run this, but the loud vent break. Let's put on the suppressor and see if we still get anything. Yeah, it is that. That's why we're not used to that. Let me put the crit damage one on. Weird. Somebody did a nice touch to that, huh? Compensator 556. No, that wasn't it. That's stability. But that one had a different pattern. Optimal range. It's allowed vent break. That's what it was, yeah. Cool. All right. Still learning shit. It's funny how they carry the P90s too.
Hostile
I'll
control
hold them
point
up.
detected.
They don't do that with all SMGs, do they? I think it's just some of them. Do the vectors hold up? Good luck, guys.
Reinforcements en route.
God, it's better than the Ouroboros. It really is. Like, no kidding. Exotic. Liberty. Bibbity bibbity.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Fucking Stellite, man. God. 2 full mags. What is that? 150 bullets on her? Yeah, we don't even need our shield. Well, until they fucking do that kind of shit. Come on, right? A half somersault backwards tuck into a punch in the face? I mean, that's some bullshit. How are you supposed to defend against that? You know? Love it. 2 minutes and 45 seconds on that control point.
Civilians in danger.
All right. Well, you know. I mean, it's important to be tanky. The Emily's guard actually comes in more like a
Supply room
armor
access
regen
unlocked.
than it does actual armor on kill. So having the high armor helps there. Otherwise, you don't really need to overdo it on the armor, but we're killing so fast that we kind of get into that, well, fuck, might as well thing, you know? It's kind of where we're at, but without the bonus armor, don't really need that much armor. But we're killing so fast, and yeah, I guess I just take the extra defense, you know?
Location guarded by hostiles.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I guess, should we try the Iron Lung next? Yeah, that would good. That would work, banger. You might not even need Sokolov though, to be honest with you. Might get away with even another Palisades
Nearby.
or Bellstone, even for more defense, or y'all if you wanted to. I mean, look at how much blue craziness we're running here. I mean, I doubt we were making use of the chess piece. I wasn't even watching, but maybe. Maybe because that gun was zippy. But so we got, well, let's do the Bighorn next, actually, since we were just talking about it. I don't know if we need to do a striker. It's got weapon handling on it, so I like that. I think I'm gonna go for Tapper. Let's try it. So you can't rotate weapons with this one. So maybe the Memento. And then I kind of want to do something weird. like if we do a 2-piece hot shot, that will give us 30% weapon handling. I mean, that might be a waste, because I might be able to get it through boxes also, like we were talking about Overlord earlier. Oh no, you know what it is? It's the Zoopies, the gloves. Let's see if I have those. Because I think what I'm going to want to do is it's hazard protection and then handling on this guy. I think is how we want to play it. And then armor on kill. I'm sure I don't have that piece. Could run firewall. That would probably end up running the shield. But getting the armor on kill is probably a good idea. So we'll hold on to that. Actually, let me switch this also to gunner. Take off SMGs and put on LMGs.
Hostile supply
Hello, Dragon.
convoy nearby.
Okay, gloves. I don't know if I have a good pair here. Hazard on them. The magazine size and then weapon handling together would actually be nice on this gun. We could also do the holster for the bigger mag, because that would be nice. And then throw our decoy as a way of refreshing it. A ninja build would be good with this one too, though. Decisions. Like if we did that. Because of the stats we're looking for. Because this thing's going to have 300% headshot damage. Let me see. What is the base right now? So 145, and then it gives me another 100. So we're at 245. And then we're going to get another 150 on top of that, which is insane. If an enemy will let us stack that high.
Agent in need of backup.
Let me put on a Z piece here. Get the bigger mag would be a good idea. So we'll do that, and then on to put in Hasbro there. But that gives us the rifle damage, and if I can put on another piece somewhere, we'll get the full weapon handling. I hate running 3 pieces on it. I really do hate running 3 pieces on a ninja backpack. You kind of get it's kind of wasted on that second slot, that third one technically. So this one's not really worth it for me. Like, I'd rather just run one hot shot and get 30% weapon handling, right? Like, easy. Which we could do it here and get the one of these has hazard protection on it too. Didn't we run a hotshot Hasbro build somewhere? It's red, but it's red. It's fine, I guess. Yeah, PvE. All PvE, all day, every day. We're getting way out there with them too right now. Because of the modifiers, they get way out there crazy. So we can run our Cavalier and pick up that crazy hazard protection again. That would solve that issue. Big chunk. And then... Virtuoso. One piece Virtuoso gives us magazine size and weapon handling. That's nuts. That's cool. It's a good buy. Let's see if I got one with Hasbro on it and armor. Builds are getting weird looking, huh? We could run one piece of system correction too. Corruption, sorry. Yeah, I know, Inlay. Yeah. Like if you watch the old ads and stuff like that. The end game, they intended the end game to be the DZ. What up, Jordan? It did have its moment though, didn't it? There were some. I had some fun times back in the day, when the game was much more simple, but it just turned into a shit show eventually. Ooh, and then we could run a Cheska, get more hazard protection. What am I looking for? What was the other piece I was looking for? Or we could run two-piece Uzina Getica. Oh, this would be an interesting build. Let's try that. Uzina, but what talent on the chest? I guess just... We're not running crits. So, we don't have bonus armor. Yeah, it's hard on this. It's hard on the stash space too, which is another issue. Because when I get the itch to go in there, I'm like, oh, but I don't have the, you know, my whole gear is all PvE shit, and you know, it's like, God, I'm gonna have to go farm for specific setups. Never mind. You know, you don't have to though. You don't have to. But he's plan on spending a lot of time in there, right? If we play from cover, we can go braced. I can run crits too. Yeah, this one's more complicated, huh? I think we'd probably be best with something on the Hasbro side, which is why I'm thinking two-piece Uzina, and then I'd actually would take brace. We just pop in cover and just laying on people's heads, move. Sometimes we're killing out of cover, and we'll be okay because we're gonna have crazy weapon handling. Let's see if we can pull that off. Okay, so Uzina Getica with a movable chest is what we need. That one's locked into Headhunter. Meh. So is that one. There lies my problem. So the other way is One Piece Cheska. That would hold. And then Connect Man was skilled. Spotter, explosive, empathetic, Overwatch, Intimidate, Unbreakable, Vanguard, Braced. The scabbard holster is pretty cool though, Guy Jordan. Do you have the exotic slot available? What up, Pearl? It's all good, man. I was late too. We could run system corruption here and get 15% armor on kill. That wouldn't be bad. Extra 5 instead of... We could go Bellstone and get regen and armor on kill. System corruption might work out nice, little. Go Hasbro on it, fuck it. Okay, and then here we need more Hasbro. Alright, let's see where we are stats wise, and we're looking defense. So, wow, look at that. 109% hazard protection. How did that happen? Is it because I'm standing next to that NPC? Okay, we got too much. Take this to weapon handling. %? Should we stay at 100% hazard protection? Might as well. Fuck it. Okay, and then protection from elites. So our damage is all going to be into the head. Remember that. That's the condition for this build to work. Okay, and then we got 25% armor on kill. Might end up needing more, but we got a lot of resistance. Oops, this is supposed to be protection from elites. There we go. So 3 protection from elite rolls, 25% armor on kill, and 100% immune to status. Let's give her a whirl. It's usually going to be for the chest. I mean, officially it's perfect glass cannon officially.
Control point identified.
But focus also, I guess you should, when it's at peak, it does better than glass cannon, but it's got its ramp up time. So if you're not going to include ramp up time, then focus, but then it's dependent on whether the weapon can take a scope or not. So the usual go-to for all cases, the most versatile, ends up being obliterate. So can we... No, that side's gonna suck. I was gonna see if we can pull that off. You don't actually want to play for range? We might actually want to rethink our second weapon. Hold on a second. Let's get this to... All right, we're locked into range. Go to work.
Incoming.
There's a bunch of shock ammo dudes coming in the room. I'm gonna build stacks. $3 million right there. You see that? Yeah. Jesus. It's like a couple of bullets. Thank good. Thank God, I mean, because you can have a lot of misses always going for the head, right? Are you seeing that shit? I mean, think about it. If you're hitting non-crits at 2.5 million and an elite is only valued at 10 million, doesn't take you very many shots.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
It'll appear more because those body shots that you're landing, which are going to be the ones on the hand, are very weak. And then the misses, which is why you need them to be so high.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I mean, that's with really high handling. Doesn't feel like it.
Serious trauma detected.
It doesn't feel like we have a lot of handling. Still feels wild, which is weird. You see that? Like, I'm having a hard time landing
Agent
shots.
down. Agent vital signs 0.
Need to look at that. Maybe I did something wrong. I mean, didn't I just load in a bunch of weapon handling? I ran the backfire yesterday and it was amazing. It feels great. They did a good job with it. So didn't we put on weapon handling? Yeah, there's 30% weapon handling there. Why doesn't it feel like I have shit for weapon handling? 83% stability. And then there's another 15% weapon handling, right? And magazine size. Let me look at my modifiers again. Did I change the right ones? 30% more damage, short range. More weapon handling in short range when we're on cooldown. Then passive. This one might be hurting us. I don't know. Let's try it again.
Hostile control point
I
detected.
need more time with it. Is it also fair to say that Amplified is ultimately the best or better because it's the last multiplier applied after everything else is? I'm not always the best at describing them, right? But look at that. That turret is in the fucking thing. And it's shredding me, right? This is bullshit. Happens so much. Yeah, we do need more armor than this on a build like this. So the problem at the moment isn't it's time to kill, it's the shots missed because you're going for that head so much. And that causes a big delay in your time to kill, right? And for having this much weapon handling, it should be impressive like a laser beam, and it's not. You see that sway?
Immediate medical assistance needed.
You know? It should be tight. It should be really tight. Like the Born Great yesterday was tight, man. Oh, I locked in a short range on accident. It's actually going to give us a bunch of handling, I think. So maybe we want to play that way. Yeah, and then we get good body damage too that way. Maybe we don't want Tapper, we'll see. So that we get more value out of our body shots when we miss. But also the weapon handling locks in at 50% of our headshot damage when we're in short range. So if that's our problem, then complain to that. I just have to figure out what talent to go with for the chest. Yeah, it does feel better in short range, actually.
Hostile detected.
Playing in the blue. We don't have enough armor, though. We need to fix that. I do not like the one bullet mode. Okay, well, good. Okay, so we know we need to fix some things. Let's get up there and do it. I might roll into the scabbard and pick up a bigger mag and then use some of the tricks to refresh it instead of switching weapons.
Supply room access unlocked. Detected from the control point in proximity.
So if we play into the blue, I don't need to load on as much weapon handling. And then we could take out the long range one. So, and put on crits. So retribution instead. And then we'll take short range. But if we pick up this one instead of retribution, it's nice to not have to run crits anymore. Crits are annoying to me because they take up so much of your build space, right? So that's why I always love alternative really high damage options, which is what they're giving us here. So if we cut the mag in half and then do the same thing we did with the Emmeline's Guard, which was run the scabbard but play into the magazine size, and then use the if you throw out the decoy, you could refresh it, maybe, or the grenade or something. But if I rotate weapons, officially I'll lose this stack. So that's the trick. Yeah, I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get the scabbard to work with this gun. That's the catch. We'll see here in a second. Wouldn't mind doing the Brazos either, adding that to the equation. More mag size. We could go Intimidate here, though. Let's see if I can get that to work. That'd be crazy. 3 Priest Brazos Intimidate build. Let's see if I can get that to work. That sounds fun. Yeah, I always find like the deciding factor on the Heartbreaker chest is the chest, to go for the chest for me. And the reason why is because it's not just damage you're doubling, you're also doubling the bonus armor. And that gives it a unique value. So you, unless you feel like you absolutely need more damage or burst side, then then you have your other options to contemplate. But if you're looking to play into the bonus armor and get damage, then that's usually how I decide to go for the chest. It's just like I just can't deny that extra bonus armor, you know? Personally, that's how I make that decision. So Brazos is what we're looking for here. Let me try again. If I have it on the chest. Bellstone. See that? No. We can try. Oh, my Brazos is probably under my other character. Where's a Brazos? See if I can get this to work. One piece two to go with it too. Here we go. There's another Brazos. All right, let's move some pieces off real quick. There's so many things you can do. You can take an SMG and like one of the, you know, because we have so much craziness going on here. Like you could take an SMG and be like, you know what? I don't want to do this or that. What I want to do is turn it into an LMG. You know what I mean? It just started like loading up on mag size and then testing it out and seeing if you have the damage you like. I'll do that one. Okay, I think we got this here. So I'm going to try to run. There we go. So there's a mag size, right? We got 3 there. And then if we put on one zoo piece somewhere here, if I can find one that will work, then we'll have all the mag options, I think. Yeah, here's one. And then make a really big mag on this Bighorn. Play into short range, which is going to cut the mag in half. And then we're going to pick up RPMs. We don't have to do that, though. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do that. I need a better Brazos chest, though. This one sucks. Let me see if I got a backpack. What's up, Speed? Billy Butcher, what up, man? Comrade's back. Oh, good, man. We've gone through a few already, guys. We've had fun with the Emmeline's Guard. Ended up being really good on an all blue striker. That was a lot of fun. And now I'm working on the Bighorn right now, which brings a different set of challenges, which I'm trying to work through here. Okay, here's some Brazos. So we can move concussion to the back. I mean, I prefer bonus armor back here, but this one would work. Oh, there's a wicked one. Nice, we got this. We got this. Okay, so let's move this to the back. Bloodsucker. And then we could run Intimidate on the chest now. But we'll want that on a Palisades. Yeah. And then let's see if we can get more armor. Yep, here. And then here. One go all blue. I don't know if this holster is going to stay, but we'll give it a crack. If it doesn't, then I would probably change out one of these for the Picaro. Move the Zoo to the gloves. And then we'd need to find a new knee, which we could run anything. All right. Mods now. So protection from elites. Here. Here. And there she blows.
Hostile control point nearby.
Yeah, I got a few crits that will be coming in through here. No, we're going all short range. We're going all short. Yeah, let's try this. We'll see. Yeah, it's all over the place. I mean, when you run it with the striker and the zoo gloves, I mean, I've had better days with it. Okay, so what we don't want to do is switch weapons, right? I mean, that puts us at 70 rounds. But the problem is that, which one's the grenade button? Yeah, that one. Throw my grenade, dude. What do you throw? And then what happens when you go back? It refreshes or changes it. It changes it. So you don't want that. I mean, you could do it real quick. But, I mean, in the middle of battle, you really gonna do that? We'll see. The holster might not stay. I don't know if I want to fuck around with that kind of shit, you know. I mean, look at that kick right there, right?
Reinforcements en route.
So we're getting 50%. Let's see, throw this out and see what happens. Put the RPM on that one. We're getting 50% handling, 50% of our headshot damage on the handling. So it does, I can feel the handling. Going up the thing, that puts us to larger mag. So it's okay to toggle back and forth and then use your decoy as your way of activating. Because we don't overly rely on the holster. It's kind of nice to have.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I mean, it feels good in that short range, right? Come on, dude. Locked in. We're at full stacks. On everything. Time to kill isn't like, oh my god, but it's not bad.
Hostile contacts.
That's crazy though, huh?
Heavily armored hostile
Got
detected.
bonus armor. Oh shit, I see you back there. I mean, I think we're at a good place with the weapon handling, so I think we got that covered. I think it comes down to the holster. Feels good when you have it,
Access unlocked.
but we gave it a cooldown by relying on our decoy to use it, and you can't rotate weapons, or you'll lose your stacks, which means you'll lose your weapon handling too. The Picaro's holster here. It's not a big win, but that would open up something. Hold on. Let's put this here. I'll move this to hazard protection. Got a little bit of that. And then that opens up probably the gloves. It's our shittiest piece. Yeah. Could run the death grips, pick up more armor on kill. And we should probably take these. A little bit of crit chance, but no, we don't want crit chance. We'll lose an armor core. Crit chance would be a waste of slot there. So let me go here. Here. Alright, Hasbro. Yeah, it's pure handling headshot build. And mag. It's mag size is what it is. So I'm running 3 pieces for the 50 mag. And then we'll be running 1 pieces for 15 mag. I mean, we could go Ninja Bike and True Patriot if we wanted to also. But
Agent requesting backup.
and then here, I mean, I feel like the Foxes would be a little bit boring, but it's definitely an option. So we got a flexible slot. I mean, if I had a Brazos knees, which I don't think I have, but if we put the Brazos knees here, I could put on a Gila mask. It's not the worst thing to run. The Foxes. We can do that. Well, actually, we opened up the memento now. That's what that did. Awesome. So let me put Palisades down here. Or something. That gives us our bonus armor. We could also go ninja and buy all sorts of weird things. I was actually kind of liking Bloodsucker on that one, believe it or not. Hold on a second. Let's put that back on. I think that opens up our mask. We could go Catharsis mask. Or the Gila. Okay, yeah. Let's see, it's going to depend on what knees I have. Let's go find some. Yeah, the good news about the mementos, we'd get the extra cores and we'd get the regen.
Local power grid compromised.
But let me see if... I wouldn't mind running a Catharsis just to do something different. See if we can get that to work and see if it'll pay out for us. Okay, so we got the Brazos pieces to make this work. Okay, that's good. So let's try that. We also have Murakami too for regen down here. Duration, we don't really need it though. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try this. Put Brazos, turn that blue. We're still moving really fast, so I don't know if the Catharsis is going to work for us, but it's got the cleansing thing too, and we are running a shield. We got 20% armor on kill plus the bonus armor, so, you know, let's see. See if we can get it to pay out. We don't really want crits down here, do we? What else am I gonna do though? That's what I have right now, so okay. Let's get her done. The ACRE is a great weapon. So underappreciated. Thing just doesn't miss shots. Oops.
Reinforcements incoming.
Great, we got some stellite right away, huh? God damn, the punches, huh? Yeah, it just burped on us right there. That's nice. Already paying us. It's nice because the shield takes damage and splits it out. See that? And it, what I mostly think, it's paying out really fast. And that's what I wanted to see, because it's not so much for my healing, it's for the hazard protection when and if it happens. See, you just split out again. I mean, it's constantly paying out. Are these guys hitting harder, man? Because it's constantly paying. Oh, they did buff it, didn't they? I forgot about that. They buffed this. We got to take a closer look at it.
They flanked us.
That might have been the buff.
Fucking rat.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Yeah. Good time to kill there, huh? All right. Let's get to work. I think we're on to something here.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Still a little bit of beast company ahead. You gotta, I mean, you gotta focus, bro. You know. We come out alive. That's all I want to see. Come out alive and thrive.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Shit, it's locked in immediate range. Means we're killing ourselves. Thank God for the heals. Hey, maybe that's a way to purge on demand. See that? How we're killing ourselves there? Yeah, purge on demand. Cool. No, it's not a good strategy though. Do you remember what the stacking rate was before? Because I feel like it was purging a lot.
Supply room access unlocked.
I mean, we didn't get the chance to really use it for status cleaning. So it ended up becoming just a cycle of damage. And then heals, which we used here and there a little bit. But the bonus armor was holding up pretty good. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll see it again. I accidentally locked in the middle range, so it kept purging. I mean, the enemies die, and so you just end up with half armor standing in your heals. You know what I mean? Because you're still hitting so hard. It's a weird glass cannon approach, though, isn't it? Because you can lock into requital. But the hard part of making that strategy is you don't know if you're ever going to even face requital because they'll throw random shit at you. Oh, that's right. The shield did break, huh?
Hostile control point nearby.
So is it coughing up more damage than before? So 1.5% weapon damage. Did it used to be 1% weapon damage at 15 stacks? Wasn't that what it was? Or 1%? I mean, that's a lot more damage, huh? 15% more damage out of it? Yeah, I mean, imagine, shit, that's a good point. Like, you could actually put in incoming repairs on this build instead of, oh, no, wait, that doesn't affect it, huh? That was a weird thing that they built in. They made it so that incoming repairs wouldn't change that. Okay, so we're locked in the middle here. Which means we're immune to, no, wait, we're not. Shit. We didn't purge there, did we? Did we? I don't know. Something happened. Is that what it is? Okay, I might be getting that wrong, comrade. Yeah.
Detected.
Repair skills doesn't work,
Location
but incoming
guarded
repair.
by
I thought they said
hostiles.
incoming repair didn't work too. I can't remember. It's like a special heal. Up from the short range. Lots of requittals out here, isn't there? Up in the middle. God, I hate that guy. God damn it.
Medical
God
assistance
damn it.
needed.
See, I was out of my heals. It purged a second ago where I was. Wrong combination of enemies, you're toast. Right on, Jason.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Hostile, take out the mini.
It's sort of just the same old problem with the gun, though. It's the gun. A lot of it's just like, it's just always on the head.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Grenade out!
There we go, catching on fire right through that shit. And I can't cast my flare. Hold on.
Reinforcements en route. Serious trauma detected. Agent
Yeah.
vital signs 0.
It's getting my ass kicked, man. Just doesn't do enough.
Hostile control point identified.
Yeah, it's a pretty good weapon now, but you really have to build into it a certain way because it just wants all headshots from you. And you can make that more forgiving by loading up on crits, right? So that when you miss, which is going to happen a lot with this weapon, then at least you're putting out some reasonable damage. But not that long ago, we ran an all striker headshot build with this, and it felt pretty good. But that's also because striker is the crits, right? Striker's not really, but it's the amplified damage is compensating for your missed shots. So when you land, and that's because even if you are a really accurate player and really good at landing all your headshots, the problem is that they're gonna put their gun, you know, their ADS on you means their gun is in front of their face. So inevitably your bullets that you think are hitting their head are also hitting their weapon and their hand. Which shots are gonna be really weak. And then you on top of that, you're missing, right? So that's why Striker's pretty good with this weapon. And the Zoo gloves, the new named Eagles gloves. But it's an interesting weapon because we'd be like, well, because the further you play out, the harder it is to land those headshots, right? It works against you. So you kind of got to play inside, and then you're like, well, shit, man, I got SMGs that kill faster than this, you know? But if you play too deep, you're not going to go full auto on the head, and you're going to be reloading a lot. It is what it is, right? That's why it's always been kind of a good weapon. It depends on my mood sometimes, too, you know? Like, yeah, it's a good weapon today, but okay, let's lock it in. So when we do that, we get this really good weapon handling. So that helps me land my headshots more. But yeah, it's better. But you got to remember, like, also, I mean, how many times have they tweaked this weapon? I mean, I don't know if there's a weapon in the game that's been tweaked as much as this one. Is there? Fuck these guys. Hiding and shit. Where'd they go? Wasting my fucking time. But when you're playing in this range, headshots are great, but SMG body shot builds do a hell of a job too. And so that's what it's always made it a weird weapon, because they gave it such a small mag, and you're like, wow, you're making this play all in the head, and you give us a small mag and bad weapon handling? Like, really? Everything bad? Yeah, and they've improved the weapon. They've made like 3 passes on the weapon handling at least, right? Like the weapon handling has been constantly worked on. Yeah, I mean, like, even when I find a really good build for the Bighorn, and we put together a few over the years, it's a one and done for me, really. You know, I could have a blast for a day running it, but I put it away. Just because there's just easier ways to go, you know? And that doesn't make it a bad weapon. but it makes it not as competitive. It's the best AR on paper, right? Like what you're saying, though. I get you, comrade. Like, but it's on paper, right? Because the usability is what we're really talking about. You know, it's not just the mag size. One of the things that they also did is they nerfed the reload time. It was faster before. I mean, I got all sorts of handling on this, but what is it right now? Like 1.9 seconds, I think, at base. It was faster. It was at 1.6 at base, I think is what it was before. Maybe 1.4. And it was like, ooh, that's a great reload. And so it kind of offset the small mag thing a little bit. Anyways, they nerfed that a little bit. And they gave us a bigger mag by a little bit. So that's better. It is better, right? It's better. But the thing is that it's just got the small mag and then it's got the stability issues on top of that. It's the combo, right? It's like one but not the other would make this so much better. But the build, where it does truly shine is on the Striker build. Because Striker's got all of that amplified damage. It's the hardest hitting gear set we have in the game. And it gives the weapon what it needs, which is more weapon handling. And so you don't really need to adjust your build much. You just roll with it. You're good to go. Slap on the Bighorn and a Striker build and you're good, right? And that's why I think Striker is probably one of the best gear sets for this weapon. It is. It's the best build since the beginning of time, too. Like, when I first made my very first Bighorn build, it was a Striker build back then. That's the old Striker, too. It used to work differently. And then, but it was still the best. 4-piece Striker. Yeah, because they're going to be moving around, right, comrade? Yeah, they're jiggling. They got body physics too, right? Impact physics. So when you're landing those shots, their body starts twitching all over the place. But what's weird is like the strange thing is like you can run builds and it's sort of the same concept. But yesterday we were running, at the end of the stream, we were running a Striker. I forget the name of it though, but the assault rifle that gives you really good stability. Grown Up or whatever it's called. But that one has got no damage talent on it. It's just a base assault rifle, right? And I'm always going for the head with that one. And you're just slaying and you feel really good about it. But the difference is because you're landing the shots, you know, because they're landing. And that's the difference, you know? And also, you can run a scope on it and go full auto, which means you could actually play deeper. And you can't, it's harder to do that with the Bighorn, to play deep and go 100% headshot because it doesn't really have a scope. It's all right, though, you know? It's all right. Again, like, I have a good time when I whip it out and have a good build for it. Like, right now, I'd probably just roll back to my Strikers and just make up for those missed shots with some amp damage. And I'm talking about, like, the missed shots that are, like, landing on the hand and landing on the weapon, you know? But trying to get... I mean, we build into a big mag here and wasn't really feeling it, right? 48 rounds. Because we cut the mag in half. We could try taking that away, by the way, but it's also going to decrease our kill time. And so at that stage, I might as well just go to a Striker. Yeah. All right, let's just move on. You've seen it. We know it. Should we see what happens with an Iron Lung? Let's do it. So I'm not changing the build because I wanted to run the Iron Lung sort of like an LMG. So we're actually going to be playing, we're going to try running this in the short range. So it's almost the right build for it because We built up the mag size. But with this one, we don't need the catharsis. Hold on. Let me just throw on a Brazos mask. Here. I mean, we'd probably end up running crits on this, by the way, but we'll just hold here for a second. And then I think this one, you do want to use the scabbard. And then we'll do the rock and roll as a backup. Rock and roll. All right, and then I'll just put protected from leads. But we'd actually run crits on this one. But, or all Hasbro. I would do that too. All right, let's see what this does. Okay, so we got the bigger mag. And what we're going to want to do is play into short range here. Fast reloads. All right. Good luck. What? That locked me in the mid range? Fuck you guys. I hate when that happens. So we're not getting our buffs. It sucks. You see that reload?
Reinforcements incoming.
Look at that. Yes. Okay, what do we get at the mid range? What do I got here? So we got short range, short range, short range. Yeah, we're all short range. All right, okay, you can't do that. We might be able to lock in the long range with this one, actually. If I switch over to this, to the DPS version on this, I think we can. Put more damage on the build, of course, but lock into the long range and then take those body shots from by the teeth. Basically, what we did with the pestilence at the end, wasn't it? Alright, we're locked in. I was waiting for the cooldown so we can fill this out. Yep. Cool. Put some crits behind that too. I think it'd be some, because I got a bunch of headshot damage on this shit, right? And I don't know if we would need to run. We'd probably want to run something like, I don't know, obliterate, whatever. Oh, I'm on fire. Okay, so let me go change this build. Now we know it kind of works. I still kind of like the bonus armor from... We should probably hold it down. I think we might want to play this one at long range, actually.
Agent killed.
Just hold it down, you know?
Hostile control point detected.
Because I think I can lock in the long range kill with the LMG, and that's pretty nice. So we're on gunner. So we would keep this holster. We'd keep that backpack. but we'd switch it over to crits. We'll take the hazard protection. This one would have a case to run the ninja bike, by the way. Work really well with that striker setup. Could also go. I don't know if we need the contractors. This is probably good. We just need to switch over to crits. There's some there. We got Hasbro there. The chest needs to go to crits. Browsers. And obliterate. We need to go to obliterate too. Could go to chest. That one's good. Actually, we could stay with braced. Let's do that. Let's get loco in the cabeza. And then the chill out mask. Yep. I think that's our build. We need to change the knees. We already got Palisades. We already got. We don't really need Cheska though. Because what I'm going to do is put on the middle one, Retribution, there. So there's our crits. And then for long range, we're going to take By the Teeth. That should be easy to get. And then we could try Quicken on the Hive, the booster. Yeah, that could be cool. So we can keep Cheska in that case. And then yeah, cool. Okay. And then I'm gonna stick with braced. And then I'm going to load into shock resistance otherwise. Because we're going to lock in the long range. We're just getting way out there with these builds, huh? Like, these are builds that not work in the past. These would be ridiculous builds. It is a nonsense. It is. So I got all my shock in there. Okay, so let's see where we are shock-wise. We might be immune, and if we're immune, I don't need the booster hive. We could do that to something else. Maybe even heals. We're close to immune. 84 out of 85. Might be able to just hold. I could put Hasbro here, and that would throw us over the top. But let's just hold there for a minute. Oh, actually, we don't want to run Brazos anymore, so... I mean, it does have skill haste. It's not the worst, but... something that would make more sense here. Could just do Foxes. We could put Palisades down here. And then put Bellstone on the backpack. Yeah. The annoying thing about the booster is, like, when you're doing such a good job killing, you know, to pick it up and set it down, you know? So what I'm thinking about doing is... I mean, we could run the Foxes, right? Just run the Foxes. I could go to immunity if I re-rolled this, actually, too. So let's just hold here. And then you know what I could do is, instead of doing the cooldown, we could just put on the Hasbro at short medium range too. Or movement speed. We could lock in at reload speed. Yeah, we'll just go there. Let's see what this does. But the point is that if you're gonna have that kind of hazard protection from this thing, like, then I should back all this out, right? But what ends up happening is like, we were talking about this earlier yesterday, because I was using the booster yesterday, and it's just like, oh, it's never there when you need it. So like, you throw it out, and then like nobody comes out with status effects, and then you run out of the booster, and then comes the people with the status effects. It's just like, it's always pans out that way. Damn you, game. Damn you. So that's, it's always seems like a nice idea, and it can work sometimes, but like, so you might as well just put on one of these other ones, fuckers. So I'll just take, I mean, I'd rather have the reload speed more often, you know? I know. Yeah, I think they should all work like the Artificer, right? That one works amazing. You have bovine friends? What's wrong with you? This could be a good ongoing directive build though too, huh? Actually, this could be a really good all yellow ongoing directive build. I mean, in the form of status effects, not skill tiers. And then run the booster hive for your own protection, since you don't have room for hazard protection. That'd be really interesting. Burn everybody out, and then run perfectly, what do you call it, creeping death or something, or creeping death. Wait, let me switch the other one. This one. Come on, you fucker. I need a shot on somebody in range, but they're all mid, you know? God, come on, man. Fuck. Just sitting there. Find everybody at close range. You know, the opposite of what I'm wanting to do. It's the weather too, because they're coming out to look for me. Always blame it on the weather, and shit doesn't go your way. waste.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
So we're locked in. Feels good now. You could see somebody.
Reinforcements in place.
If you could see what it was doing, you would know that it's looking pretty good. You could just imagine, use your imagination. Jesus. The worst fight. I hate the weather because of that. It's cool, but until it's not. It's been getting in the way with the modifiers. You guys been noticing that? We're probably way overkill on the weapon handling. I probably should tack it back. It's nice on the reload front though.
Come get some.
Same shit keeps happening, right? They get suppressed. That's just annoying. They just stand there or sit there.
Serious trauma detected.
But also because we're spending so much time in cover, I might as well just play strikers too.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I've been one of those weird ones that's always liked RNKs. Anybody else like that? I've always liked RNK. I don't know, there's just something about incoming repairs. It just gets me. Explosive resistance. It's just fun, you know, to get hit with the grenades and say, F you, Tusk, F you. That was extremely boring. Not gonna lie, that was very boring. Yeah, I got the job done, but I was bored doing it. I'm on combat. Oh, now the weather is getting better. I think I'm just better off with strikers, what I'm thinking, you know? Just get a little bit more RPM and the weapon handling's there. The scabbard's great. I like that. It works perfect. This is one of the few weapons that actually can play off of it, right? Even the pestilence sort of doesn't work for it. We do it anyways because it's worth it. But when you swap, if you notice, if you pay close attention, it will turn off. It turns off your Plague of the Outcast. The mark stays though, and that's why a lot of people haven't noticed. Because the Plague mark stays, but it stops ticking. But the reason why a lot of us are still like, well, fuck it, is because the RPMs and the RPMs from the scabbard make it this sort of so that it's worth it. You're just like, yeah, okay, cool, it's all right, whatever. I'm gonna stack so fast anyways. But anyways, with this one, you don't have to worry about that. Actually, ongoing directive would be cool with this too. The status effect one. Let me see if I can do that. It'd be worth a shot. My inventory's always full. Damn it. So the one where we did with the blue screen, kind of a version of that. I don't want to do that. We're not playing into the bleed, so we can take that off. And we could do the vial, but the problem with it, the DPS, I think, is good enough on this weapon where I don't think we need it. But I don't know if I have an ongoing directive mask. So that allows us to run some defense. It'll be a play from cover anyways. Here, and we got a lot of red on it, which we wouldn't need. Actually, not the ninja, that's not what I meant. Just from protection from elites for mods. Status effects everywhere. Good. All right. A little squishy, but we'll see how it goes. The Hermano on this one?
Hostile control point identified.
Is that the one that does creeping death? That's what I should run, huh? I need some. We did. Yeah, I don't have the option. I mean, I can run a Brazos. Wicked. He who is hermit. It's the courier. We don't need the contractors, but that would help the bleed a little bit too. For a sec. See how painful it is. One bullet, wham! It just takes one shock, right? And you're toast. Good, no armor. Wrong guy. made some mistakes. I'm running. I moved too fast. This is supposed to be the scatter. That means this has got to be ongoing directive. This needs to be status effects. There we go.
Reinforcements incoming.
Yeah. Oh, these people on the back in this one. Always sneaking up on me. What they like to do. Still like fucking coding. Fucking grenades. I want to go for bodies here. Snuck by my whole crew, did we? God, they're on all sides. Very annoying. Literally on all sides. I think it's just spread out. Motherfucker. If I could tuck like that, I'd have the advantage too, right? That weird tuck and roll thing they do. Change my mind. I'm in. I'm out. Lock him in the medium range, of course. Quittle.
Rogue agent detected. Heavily armed hostile detected.
How does he move to mid? I'm like right up against him and they call that mid-range. What up, Daddy Flacco?
Agent killed.
Yeah. That's a good build, comrade. That one, that Eclipse build. That is a good one. Max amp. What do you call it? Pulse? Yeah. Great for the Tusk. Just disable everything. It's kind of cool, but the enemies aren't playing along, you know? A lot of
Hostile control point detected.
hiding. Let me try this control point. You know what I mean? So it's like really slowing down because then I have to go and chase them out of cover. It's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, right?
And I thought I was mistaken, and I thought I heard you speak. Tell me how do I
Yeah, so but we got the umph to get lock that in.
how should I feel?
There you are. She's got no symbol on her head. See that? Ain't that some shit? Blind firing that shit too, right? Come on, get out of there.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Yeah, we're hitting hard at range though, aren't we? Shit, of course. That kind of man. Call me right in my reload. I'm locked into short range. We don't got any short-term buffs, short-range buffs.
Heavily armored hostile detected. Agent in need of backup. Vital signs critical.
There we go. Now we're in business.
Reinforcements en route. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Picked the wrong door, fuckers. Why didn't make the buff coming in? Switch, there it is. fucking requital. I thought I locked in the red, but nope.
Incapacitated.
Bighorn, you got the summit on legendary. Anything legendary, basically. And the dark zone, which is a very rare drop. Interesting place. So this is like what I'm thinking about here as I'm using it. It works fine. The power wise, it's great. You know, locking into long range and just going to town feels great. But we've had other builds that felt better, and the reason why, even though this one's doing really cool things, is I'm feeling like I'm reloading all the time. And I can fix that by playing into the larger mag from Scabbard. But it also feels a lot better or even cooler to get the RPMs, you know? Otherwise, it's a fun build. It's neat. Works. Gives you the status effects. You need to constantly earn ammo, right? I mean, there's other ways to do that too, but that's something that the Plague of the Outcast can't do for you. The blue screen can, but it can also take a little bit longer to do that. Not much though. For this one, off of your first mag, you can earn your ongoing directive. Do we need the status ticks? I mean, I was watching it, and it does help here and there during the reload time, so that you're doing some damage while you're reloading. I'd rather just have a bigger mag though, you know, than the status effects. What am I saying with that? I mean, our reload speed was fine though, so you know. So we're reloading pretty darn fast, you know. So at least we had that. It could have been worse, right? Could have been damn worse. Huh. I mean, it's a good build, like, so, you know what I mean? It's, many people probably wouldn't even notice what I'm saying. You know? The status effects is probably a little unnecessary, though. You know, it's interesting. It'd be annoying in PvP. You're probably just better off staying all red and running hazard protection, honestly, because we have the bonus armor coming off the backpack. With the status protection, we wouldn't worry about the shock, and then we're playing from cover anyways. But I liked ongoing directive with it. Felt like it was hitting nice and hard. You could go into the bleed backpack if you wanted to, and then try to run a bigger mag with the gloves. I don't know. Not really necessary though either. It's all small preferences there. Well, I'm going to call it a night, folks. I'm getting tuckered out. I'm yawning. It's getting hot in my office. The heater's been running. Putting me to sleep. All right, you ready? Thanks for kicking it with me. I'll catch you on the other side. Have a good night.